Hello knowledge lovers and welcome to our channel, where we remind ourselves of the curious truths about life in public royalty with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. With that in mind, let's get ready to rumble and spill some tasty tea on what is certain to make waves across the internet. Because this royal drama has officially turned into a soap opera now, folks. But first, before we dive head first into the churning seas of this newest revelation, if you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe and smash that bell. Make sure you subscribe so that do not miss out what we have planned in this space. Although let's be honest, according to the rumor mill, King Charles has a little something rather big in mind for Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie. The listing is, all of the sudden, brand new ring jobs and responsibilities left-right. And why, you ask? Well, the king seems to be making some genius chess moves here, and the Sussexes have thus far unknowingly become pawns in his grand game. But I hear you say, what do we care about Beatrice and Eugenie? Isn't that the two princesses with interesting hats? My God, my friend, things are changing and these York sisters seems on the brink of popping out like Carrie Lewis filing for a legitimate claim to throne. Let's dissect this, shall we? But it is safe to say the royal reputation has already been trashed by Harry and Meghan going off script, spilling all to Oprah Winfrey, Netflix et al. Charges of racism and family feuds, brawls between brothers. Quite the fairy tale picture that monarchy is hoping to provide, huh? Introduction to the play. Here is Beatrice and Eugenie off stage. Right, these just two more up in the queue, and I've been waiting. These things take time. This is a slick move on the part of King Charles, and I kind of have to give him credit for it. He's saddling them up as the cure to all that Sussex spectacle. Take Beatrice and Eugenie, youthful, grounding and, most importantly of all, because they haven't aired the royal laundry in public. They are the new kids on the block that so many think will come to rescue a tarnished monarchy in post-Harry and Meghan world. Let's face it, it's been a bit of a wreck. According to rumors, Meghan is said to be livid about all this. Can she really be blamed? One minute she was the baby of the royal family, next thing you know, and it seems there could be not one but two princesses who have had that privileged background scullery maid status snatched from them for good. This was something I never would have expected. Sources lament the tragic news for loved one regular Harry. As hard as it might be to step away from your family, there is a different level of pain seeing that difference possibly being filled by cousins. Yes, that one must hurt. But then it gets interesting. After Beatrice and Eugenie, King Charles wanted Zara Tindall's children as well as Lady Louise Windsor. The king is apparently recruiting his own team of royalty. The Sussexes, of course, are not invited to this event. So why is this move actually pretty brilliant? For one, all of these ladies are #drama-free. They have not gotten embroiled in any huge tabloid scandals, are very private people and seem to actually like being royals. It is a quite cool concept, right? Second, more relatable in their own respects. So, two of her daughters specifically still work regular jobs these days while juggling other royal responsibilities. Zara is an Olympic athlete. Lady Louise is a young college student, just your average sweetie girl next door. By contrast to the glitz and controversies that Harry and Meghan have represented, this quartet bring a conventional purity of the kind more normally associated with our monarchs. A very similar definition would be more like a bite of food that you take in between main courses to clean your palate, now isn't it? That said, we can forget the real mastermind behind this, King Charles. Whatever your opinions of him, he is showing strategic mastery. By showcasing these four women, Charles is making it tastefully clear the monarchy moves forward, with or without. Just a plain power move which apparently is working out quite well if reports are to be believed. Next up, Prince Andrelectual. They are his daughters, after all, and he has not been a stranger to controversy. Being the wise man he is, Charles knows that no father should be judged in relation to his daughters. That he raises the position of Beatrice and Eugenie, tells us directly that they are human beings worthy to be judged on their own merits. Of course, Beatrice and Eugenie have been model royals. They took their responsibility without whining or telling, been giving with it when necessary. This indefatigable loyalty is just the sort of devotion needed by the firm right now. But let's just take a break from that and go back to Harry, Meghan. Just imagine the sentiments they need to be going through. Having worked to reform the monarchy from an outsider's perspective, they end up watching it change without them. That has to be a tough pill for them to swallow. Meanwhile, there are whispers that possibly Meghan is considering doing another tell-all interview to reclaiming her narrative as a response. Yet she has already bared so much of herself. Is it really that necessary for us to know more detail? He should not be the feels with another interview clustered in at this point. As for Harry, sources tell ET that he is torn. For his cousins, he is glad for them, but watching them assume roles within the royal family that may have been Harry and Meghan's must be incredibly difficult. William and Kate's part in this growing narrative might spawn more questions. Worry not, the future King and Queen of England were not left out. Basis the data collected by me, William and Kate are one of its early supporters. I think they see it as a chance to fairly parcel out the royal duties and present whatever image appeals at the time. After his tumultuous year with Harry, he must be pleased to have other members of the family who are trusted before a camera. However, the most curious part is King Charles promoting Beatrice, Eugenie, Zara and Louis to effectively create a second cell of working royals. They can handle the lower-profile engagements, freeing up William and Kate for bigger events. Given the advanced age and infirmities of this monarch, that strategic initiative is especially timely. He's planning ahead for the monarchy with a stable of trusty stand-ins. With that, let's now turn to the public reaction. This concept has become popular among the people as per my observations. Their popularity also does not come close to Beatrice and Eugenie, who the public take under their wings as daughters of a scandalized divorcee. Sarah, write her off if you dare, but don't mess with Sarah's girls or Zara. All on account of her sports stock zero personal career. Though there has been little to nothing on Lady Louise, her shielded persona works in her favor. Compare that to the increasingly lukewarm response Harry and Meghan garner these days, however, and it's evident King Charles is working behind the scenes minutiae. He is giving the public what it wants, nice, human royals who are not too interested in making waves. But, we kid ourselves, this is not just about following coefficients. It concerns the monarchy literally doing its duty so that it can survive at all. The royal family has been through some major bad publicity in recent years. After Prince Andrew's scandals and the Sussex saga, they needed a win. Well friends, this might just be that win. By promoting these four women, King Charles is showing that the institution of monarchy can move with them. He is proving that the royal family consists of more than just the same few faces we frequently see. These women should not be recognized posthumously. They have shown loyalty, they have exercised patience, and now it is all paying off. That is just about real fairy tale, proper. However, the fairy tale ending is not lifting all boats. There are whispers that some old guards at the palace are not happy with this reorganization. It risks devaluing the royal brand or confusing people. To them, I say adapt or eat our dust. In passing, if the monarchy is to survive then it must adapt, so this move has some positive progress. Now, however, some of you may wonder, does this mark the end for Harry and Meghan? Are they gone from the royal life for good? Well, never say never in the world of royals, but it doesn't look good for the Sussexes. Many bridges have been burned, and what King Charles just did seems final in terms of ever being welcomed back with open arms. But here's the thing, might this turn of events serve Harry and Meghan in a way that will benefit them even more over time? Think about it. The couple have always claimed they want to be free of the restrictions of royal life. They got what they wished for, the coast is clear now. The new arrangements mean they can pursue their independent projects without the daily comparisons to other working members of the royal family. However, The real key is whether or not they are actually able to turn that page and start fresh again, but from what we've seen so far it's probably going to be tougher than expected. So, what does the future of this royal drama hold? My bet is that we will see a lot more Beatrice, Eugenie, Zara and Louise in the months to come. They will be doing more events, taking on increased patronages, and so you can expect to see them out there in the public. For Harry and Meghan, it is a question of decisions. Will they react to it with additional disclosures? The bridge or an olive branch will be, extend by them to heal the rift in relationships? Life event changed them, or did they just found their part of freedom from the royal story and started making room for themselves in history? I will provide updates here as the story progresses. It is such an important milestone for the monarchy that we are watching history live in the making. What do you think about this? York sisters, yay or nay? Have you given up of a Sussex return? Or are you just basking in the drama like I am from the sidelines? Leave your comments and let me know. Like, subscribe. More royal stuff. Be sure to check back for more engaging tales and revealing perspectives on our YouTube channel. Like and share, and click subscribe to stay updated on the latest news from the royal family. Thank you for watching. Check back for more fascinating royal family coverage. Goodbye for now.